Hello, I'm Serena.
And I'm Andrea. We are the co-founders of Kino Italy. Kino creates and brings community of digital nomads and remote workers to hidden gems of Italy. Our destinations are off-beaten path villages and small towns in Italy. Even Italians and locals do not know about it sometimes. A very common reaction when we say where we would go is, where is that?
Why not, first of all? Also, we're both Italian and we love our country. We think Italy has a very broad variety in terms of landscapes and cultures. People love it also as a tourist. It's already a popular destination for traditional tourism. If you love the mountains, you have peaks from north to south. If you love the beach, we have a very long coastline. History is all around you, and each region has its own traditions. So this made Italy very popular among tourists, but we realize it's really lagging behind compared to other European countries in terms of remote work destination. So we asked ourselves why, and we noticed that there is a poor offer for digital nomads and remote workers. So there is not a clear strategy for this segment of, I wouldn't call them tourists, but traveler workers, and we saw an opportunity there.
The idea is to provide a very unique experience, scouting villages that are suitable for digital nomads. In Italy, there are so many villages. There are over 5,000 villages that have under 5,000 people living there. So really a lot. We find the right setup and we make sure that the local community welcomes us and it's ready for new digital nomads and remote workers going there. And in addition, the most important part is that we talk to the local communities and we make sure that the experience we can provide there is kind of unique. So for example, here in Santa Fiora, we try to talk to local people to make local products stand out, and a lot of activities and experience and festivals are about chestnut, for example, which is a very popular thing over here, and you cannot find nowhere else also in other parts of Italy. And we let the local people to propose the experiences themselves, so that are very authentic. It's not about tourism, it's about let the digital nomads community meet the local community. So this is kind of the service we want to provide. Even if you're a traveler and you go abroad, you take the most out of the experience if you meet the local culture and the people living there. And I think that digital nomads especially are a special kind of traveler. They are not really travelers. So when they go there, what really makes the difference and really makes the experience stand out is that they're not just seeing beautiful places and having a lot of variety in what they do, but also living of a local is a big plus.
Especially because we go to such small places and they're not touristy destinations. We bring a bit of variety with our group. So people are in general very happy to see us. We're also small groups, so we don't really take too much space in the village. We're really kind of finding a good balance between finding our own spaces to hang out, but also finding ways to mingle with the locals, as Andrea said. So far the reaction has been very positive, and we hope that's going to be the case in the future as well. Yeah, so in the past, we went to a small village called Tursi in the south of Italy, in Basilicata. It was in last June. And that was our very first project. We had a group of 19 nomads and remote workers there. We didn't know about Tursi as well, so it was quite of a great discovery for us too. We did a lot of activities with the locals. We had amazing co-working in an old monastery, and we did a lot of work with the locals. We also had sessions with local organizations to understand how our project could bring benefits to the local community. So we did a lot of tests and people were really happy about it. And the feedback was that the nomads really lived an authentic experience and they lived like local people in the houses of local people. So that was very precious to us to hear. Now we're in Santa Fiora, sorry.
Yeah, now we're in Santa Fiora, Tuscany, and it's a totally different experience because we are in totally different region, which is the beauty of Italy. You know, it's a small country, but we have a lot of difference in a very limited space. And this is a bit different because the village already tried to do something about digital nomadism before. So there is a good background. They are very open about it. And this is a little bit why we chose it. And also it's a very different landscape-wise, and the culture is different. Things that people eat, the way they speak. So we are curious, especially we have some people that were with us in Tursi, and I'm very excited about the difference they will find out coming here. Different weather, of course, because it was June, July, southern Italy. We are on a mountain in October, so it's I think it's going to be very, very good.
This will be interesting, seeing nomads with some heavy clothing compared to the traditional summer outfits. Yeah, so we think, and this is what we're trying to do with our projects, that going a bit off the beaten path is key. So try to avoid big cities. You can have authentic experiences there too, but it's a bit, more challenging to find those. So try to go off the beaten path and get out of your comfort zone. Try to interact with the local people, speak to them. Even simply sitting at a cafe, people will come to you and talk and just try to have an interaction. That alone will give you a feeling of what it feels like living in a small village in Italy. And of course, try to interact with locals also in the activities they do. And yes, try to find the communities and projects that give importance to this aspect of authenticity and local communities.
Just we have our website, we have a form, so subscribe to our mailing list, and we'll send updates not only about the destination but interesting tips for digital nomads, and also we will ask what they would like to do, because our movement it's community-based, so we value the community, meaning that we accept and we welcome and we encourage proposals that come from the bottom-up approach.
And if they're curious about what we're doing in Santa Fiora, just follow us on Instagram, Kino Italy, and you will see what we're going to do with chestnuts and all these festivals in the coming days.